In this video, we're going to be taking a look at identifying the number of solutions. We want to know how many solutions, how many answers will the equation produce. And there's three options. My equation can have only just one answer, where it says x equals, t equals, k equals. There could be no solution, where there is no number that would make it true. Or there's infinite solutions, where any single number that I plug in would work. Okay, so we're going to take a look. So here's three different examples, but we're going to come back to this because we're going to solve through three, and then we're going to come back and we're going to create three rules that is instantly in one step we can see what our answer is going to be. All right, so let's take a look at this first equation. I have 4x minus 5 on one side, and we have our quantity on the other. So our first step, we need to get rid of these parentheses. So we're going to distribute, giving us 4x minus 2 minus 3. Then here I have one variable but two constants, so we need to make this only one constant. So we have 4x minus 5. And then we're going to bring down this other side that also says 4x minus 5. We're now going to get rid of the smaller variable. So notice that they're both the same. That's going to be important for when we come to the rules to the top. So my first step, I'm going to subtract 4x from both sides. And in doing that, I have negative 5 equals negative 5. So once I get to this bottom half, well, yes, negative 5 equals negative 5 could be my answer. We need to declare it. Does negative 5 in fact equal negative 5? Yes, it does. So because these two sides equal, and you can even see that here, negative 4x minus 5 equals negative 4x minus 5. They're the same exact equation, same exact line. Therefore, we would have infinite solutions. Any number that I plug in is going to work. Okay, let's take a look at this next equation. All right, we have 4x minus 3 equals 2x plus 13. So again, the first step is we're going to check for any parentheses. Nope. So we can get started. I'm going to move the smaller variable. So I'm going to do minus 2x on both sides. What I do to one side, I do to the other. Big equal sign bar. 4x minus 2x makes 2 x's. Minus 3 equals, those cancel, 13. We now need to get rid of what's on the side with the variable, so we're going to add 3 to both sides. And so we get 2x equals 16. Well, then I have to undo the 2 and the x next to each other, so we're going to divide by 2. So we get x equals 8. So can I have any other number besides 8 make this true? No, we just made the declaration that x has to be 8, meaning that there is only one solution to this equation. Notice my variables had different coefficients. They did not cancel. Then last but not least, in this final equation, we have 4x plus 2 equals 4 times the quantity of x minus 1. So first thing I do is I have to get rid of these parentheses. So we're going to go ahead and distribute. So we get 4x minus 4. And on this side, we bring it down, 4x plus 2. All right, so my next step, we're going to go ahead and we're going to cancel the 4x because we have to move the smaller variable. So we're going to subtract 4x from both sides, leaving us 2 equals negative 4. Now, when you read that, do you agree or disagree? Does 2, in fact, equal negative 4? And that is false. These do not equal each other. They do not equal each other. Therefore, there is no solution. There is no answer that would make this statement true. All right, so we just took a look at the three different examples, infinite solutions versus one solution versus no solution. So now let's take a look real quick, and let's take a look at what rules we can create for the three of them. And they all have to do with our initial equation. Notice for one solution, my coefficients of my x are different, therefore they will not cancel. All right, so we have different coefficients. Okay, the moment these are different, it is automatically one solution. The moment these are different, it's automatically one solution. All right, in no solution, the first thing we have to do, we have to get rid of these parentheses. So we're going to distribute. All right, so I would get 4x plus 2 equals 4x plus 16. So to be no solution, I am going to have the same coefficients on x, but I'm going to have different constants. So I will always have no solution if my coefficients are the same, but I have different constants. And last but not least, let's distribute this out here. So we get 2x minus 2 equals 2x minus 2. All right, so we distributed this. So again, I have same coefficients again. The only difference here, where we had different constants, now I'm dealing with the same constant. So take a look. Different coefficients, I'm automatically one solution. Same coefficient, I'm either no solution or infinite. Then I move to the number. Different, I'm none. Same, I'm infinite.